Hello, everybody. It's me. It's Mindy, and I'm here with a WIP and Chat. Um, this is a little interesting because today I'm recording, and my husband is home. So I currently I have him outside working on the flower bed, doing a little weeding in the flower bed, and hopefully he'll stay busy there for a few minutes. He wants to power wash the front of the house. I'm like, can you wait until I'm done recording my video? Because I'm right at the front of the house here in the office. And so if he was power washing the front of the house, all we would hear is all that noise. You know what I mean? Water. No. So he's like, well, you better hurry up. Get in there. Get going then. And I'm like, oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. He said he would, give me some time this morning to record. He was going to work outside. And I'm like, okay, well, working outside means outside away from my window. Oh boy. Anyhow, I actually thought I was going to have a few minutes around lunchtime today because he was going to go to lunch with some of the guys from work because, it's Tuesday and it's a Taco Tuesday day for them. But guess what? The two guys that he would normally go to lunch with, well, both of them are sick. Well, no, the one is sick, and the other one is filling somebody else's position today. So they're unavailable for lunch. Yeah. So no lunchtime break for me today. Oh, is this what life is going to be like? Is it what life is going to be like? He's just going to have to adjust to the fact that on Tuesdays, I record a lengthy video. And if it is, please go to lunch with the boys every Tuesday, that would be wonderful. We'll get it. We're going to have to get it figured out. So hopefully he won't come popping in here with his sprayer anytime soon. There's one more flower bed that needs some attention. And I said, do you want me to show you what needs to be cut there or what you can't cut? I said, I can do it right now before I go record. And he's like, nope, I'm going to power wash the front of the house in a minute. I'm like, wait. Oh, no. Anyhow, this has been our weekend. We've had a long weekend. He took off Monday and Tuesday from work. So it has been a super long weekend. We did a lot of work in the flower beds. We call it our fall cleanup. On Tuesday, well, yesterday, today, while I'm recording, actually, I put up our fall fun little video of just things we've done outside, in the yard, in the garden, a little fall color tour for you. And the colors aren't that great in this video. I think we're past the prime of the fall colors here, but I still thought it would be kind of fun to just show a little bit of it because I know there's many people out there that watch my channel that don't really get fall colors like that in their leaves. So, I mean, there is some color there still, don't get me wrong, but it's not at prime time. Let's just put it that way. It's not prime color in that video, but it was fun to do. And it's one of those times where, sometimes he really enjoys being a part of it and he'll be like, let's do this, we can record that. And he'll have suggestions. And other times he's just like, wants nothing to do with it. And it takes up too much of my time and, all that stuff. I don't know. He's a man. What can I say? I'm sorry, all the men out there. Didn't mean to insult all the men out there. But, I don't know. He can be fickle. Let's just put it that way. But it was a fun weekend. Like I said, we did get a lot of cleanup done in some of the flower beds, which means, cutting out like the dead flowers that, they die back, cutting out the dead parts, cleaning up the flower beds, weeding them really good one more time. they look pretty bare. They just look bare right now, but that's what happens, and that's what we got to do. Otherwise, we have to do it all in the spring because you have to make room for all the new growth. So it's better to do it now. And then when spring arrives, everything will be fresh and ready to go, and the plants can grow and all that fun stuff. So I think today, maybe this evening, the pony goes back home. He's not a pony. We we just have this tendency to call horses ponies. They're not all ponies though. Ponies are small horses, and he's definitely not small. But I think he goes back home to his mommy's house. Yeah, I think he goes back today. We're getting a horsey Uber arranged. None of us have a horse trailer. My daughter doesn't have a horse trailer. We don't have a horse trailer. So we have to always arrange some transportation if we want to move him like this. So the farmer down the street, he's willing to let us use his truck and trailer. We have to use his truck as well because his trailer is a gooseneck trailer, and it has to hook into the bed of the truck. It's not just a hitched pulled trailer. So we have to use both of his truck and trailer. We can't just borrow the trailer only, and he doesn't mind. And it's 3 miles away. It's not like we're taking a long journey or anything. It's like 3 miles up the street to her house. So that's pretty convenient. And he doesn't mind doing it. We do it once a year, maybe, So yeah, it works. And he's nice. He's very helpful. And we help him out too, like if he goes away for a long weekend. Well, he has his daughter there now, and she's living with him. But, he has asked Dale in the past if he could run down while he's gone and just throw some hay out at his horses or whatnot. And Dale has done that, several times. So, it's a neighborly thing. We help each other out and stuff like that. So he's a great guy. He's a nice guy. Buys eggs from us. We've gotten some of his ground beef from his cows. I mean, yeah, thinking these are cows that I watched grow up next door, and I'm probably eating them now. It's kind of weird. But I don't think about it that way. I didn't have to see the cow go off to the butcher, none of that stuff. So it's just beef to me. That's all. He has moved the cows to the back, so they're harder for me to see. I can't see them currently. They're out in the back pasture, but they're still here. They're just not easily visible from where we are. Anyhow, so we'll get the horse moved back today at some point, probably later this evening. Dale's got a doctor's appointment today. That's why he took the day off originally. It was because he has an appointment. So I'm going to go with him. That's my plan. I'm going with him. He has a doctor in a small little community. There's a little hospital, small hospital there, and they have a general practice there. It used to be across the street, and they remodeled the hospital, and so they moved into the hospital. They have their own little office out back. It's attached to the hospital, but it's separate, if you know what I mean. And that's been his doctor's office for years now. Well, I'm having all kinds of trouble with my doctor's office. I can't get in. The doctor that I'm supposed to start seeing is a part-time doctor. They're messing with her schedule. They told me there was no availability until the end of December. And I was like, that's not going to help me out. I need to know what's going on with this knee, and I need to see a doctor. I really don't want to go to just Ready Care because I don't think that they're going to be helpful in that way. They'll probably just tell me, you're going to need to go see somebody else. And okay. So I'm going to go with him to his doctor, to his appointment, and see if they have, if they're taking new patients, if they have any openings, in the near future, if maybe I can just switch over to his practice It's really not any further, like drive-wise, from where I go now. And honestly, I have no real love any longer for the practice that I've been with since I was 20. Because, I mean, I don't even know any of the doctors there anymore. And they're being so difficult to work with as far as getting a new doctor in the practice. It's taken months to get this doctor. I think there's something going on with the hospital that they've attached themselves to. I think some of the doctors have left the practice because they don't like working with this hospital group. Um, they're having a hard time getting doctors in there. I don't know. So I'm not feeling an attachment there any longer. You know what I mean? So I'd be ready for a change. And I believe this doctor will be fine with our new insurance as well when we kick over to the retirement insurance, because it's different than what he has now. You know, there's a state plan that he's on currently, but that will change over to a retirement plan December 1st, right? December 1st. Yeah. So good to know that they have gotten his stuff straightened around at work. They don't have him resigned any longer. They got all of his sick time and vacation time back into his account so that it can be cashed out later when he actually does retire, not retiring early. I believe I talked about that. So what a mess they made, though, and had to fix it. So I think it's fixed now. And when he retires officially, November 30th, all of his time will be there so that he'll get cashed out properly. Anyhow, so fun there. So wish me luck at maybe getting a new doctor and actually being able to see somebody relatively soon, not the end of December. My knee is really weird. I'll think it's feeling better. I mean, I'm really careful with it. So I'm really like taking precautions with it, like going up and down stairs. I one step at a time, Um, and I'll walk, but I walk slowly. I got one of those bands that go like under your knee. You wrap around there and it's supposed to like help support and stuff like that. Well, I've worn it a little bit and it's helped. So I think, I feel like my knee's feeling pretty good. And I'm like, well, is it healing? I don't know what it's doing. Did I just strain something and it's finally getting better? And then I'll do something silly, something really simple. And I'll be like, oh, nope, 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 nope. I guess it's not better. Like when we were out at my flower garden, I don't know, one day this weekend, all I did was we have this platform out there that we're going to put a greenhouse on, right? And all I did was I stepped up onto the platform. Now, I stepped up with my good leg, but it was just enough of a strain on the bad knee that was still on the ground. And it just went, eek. Oh, and I was like, oh, and there it was, that pain, I'm like, okay, well, it's not better. It hasn't gone away, that's for sure. So, I don't know what's wrong with it, but clearly something, and I don't know if it will get better on its own or if it won't. So I really need a doctor. So crossing my fingers that this works this afternoon. I figure I might as well just go in there. Go in there and say, hi, here I am. I'm his wife. Can I get in? All that stuff. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Other than that, we took a little drive in the video, which was fun. Went down a country road near my parents' house, and never seen so much traffic on that road in my life. Got to see my dad a little bit on video. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. Maybe I'll link that below so you can go watch that. it's just a fun little drive and fall stuff. Just, fall things. It was fun. So that was a fun video to make. I like it. I like doing stuff like that. And I mean, if Dale is willing, I can see doing more stuff like that in the future. Just little trips we take, things we do, stuff like that would be fun. Like when we went out west, when we went on our vacation out west, it was fun to just do some vlogging and show you some sights and things like that. I like doing that stuff. It's fun. Um, and I hope that he will be open and receptive to doing some of that in retirement. He's already talking about possibly going to Texas, maybe like after the first of the year. It would still be nice there. It wouldn't be super hot, I think it would be a good time to go visit. We'd take a road trip, that kind of stuff, and go see his son. And of course, I'm like, my brother's there. We can see my brother while we're there. Craftably, we can stop in and say hey to Craftably people and hang out with them for a minute. That would be awesome. Wanted to do that, for a long time. But real quick, Craftably today, Wednesday, ding, 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 they're putting up some mystery boxes. If you guys have never gotten a mystery box, they have different sets they're putting out, different amounts. There's a 50 and 100, and there's different amounts. Each one has a certain value. You'll get more than you're paying for. And they're mystery paintings and other goodies and stuff they'll put in the box. I'm thinking of buying one. I've got a question out to Michael right now, wanting to know, what are the odds that I'll get things that I don't have? Are you putting in old stuff, new stuff? I'm trying to figure it out. I might buy one. I didn't buy one last time, and then I saw people getting theirs, and I was like, wow, look at all the stuff they got. Craftably did an awesome job of putting stuff in those boxes. Like just besides paintings. Of course, there's paintings, but other good, fun stuff. I was feeling left out. Yeah. So I might do it this time. I don't know. I'm going to ask him which box would be the best one to get. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So check that out. There's going to be some that are released on Wednesday and some that will be released on Thursday. There are different times. I will post their post in my community tab. They have a big long post about it, about what times, what's in the boxes, the values, that kind of stuff. I will post that in my community tab so you can go look at that and see if it's something you're interested in. I know that everybody loves the mystery stuff, and Craftably does a great job with their mysteries. This is the second time they've done it. Like I said, I wish I would have gotten in on it the first time, but I didn't. How do you like my painting? How do you think it's coming along? I've moved over to a new row. I've got one whole row done of the 80 centimeters. I'm working on another row now. So it looks just like this first row. Nothing different really yet. I think I get a new color over here though. Yeah, I think there's a new color introduced over here. I get a music note over here, which I haven't used yet. But it's basically the same stuff. Blue and purple, and then purple and pink, and then down to the water. It's such a big painting. This is all just background at this point. Lots and lots of sky is what we're making. But it's pretty. It's very, a lot of color mixing, Like right in here, I've got V's and C's, two different colors. And then over here, they mix with the B and some V's, and then C and E, and so it's a lot of just hunt and peck. You get 3 or 4 in a row, and then you got to go back, and there's just a lot of ones. Like right now with this color, here's 1, and here's 1. So it's turning out very pretty. The colors are gorgeous, and the blending is very nice. It takes a lot of time to do all this blending, but it's very nice. Sue gave away her prize on my live on Saturday. She picked from Instagram for that week, just the post for that 1 week. Okay, that's all she chose from. So she had put in like a little note saying this is where her week started, this is where her week ended, and then she had her grandson draw numbers. It was his birthday, and he drew numbers to pick the winner. And it's Sassy Tina 55. If you have not contacted Sue, contact Sue on Instagram and get her your information because you'll get a gift card from Craftably. As we're talking about Craftably, you'll get a gift card from them. She has the gift card all ready to go. She just needs your information. So please contact Sue. Angie has announced a prize on her channel, which she'll be giving away this week. So that means that I'm announcing a prize this week, which I will give away next week. We are encouraging you along the way. Looking at your posts on Instagram, some of you have finished things. Oh my goodness. Some of you are really getting close to finishing something, and these are huge projects. So go you guys, right? Like I said, mine is just a slow, steady turtle kind of progress. I get there and I get there. I'm taking the southern take on it. We don't do nothing fast. We just take our time, have some sweet tea, sit back on the porch, and enjoy ourselves. All right? That may not be true, but you let me know if that's a southern thing and you really do that. I don't know. I don't live in the South, but I've heard that's what it's like. Anyhow. What else do I have to say about this? Keep posting on Instagram. 1 post per week on Instagram, please. Just 1. It's all that's needed. 1 progress every week. I try to get in there every few days and look at everybody's and give you a heart, tell you I've seen it, I like it. Sometimes I comment. There's been a couple. Oh my gosh. There's 2 I have now put in my wish list at Diamond Art Club because of this event. And don't ask me their names now. There's one that's like a sunset beach thing, and another one is a bunch of birds, flowers, a mailbox. That one is gorgeous. They're both gorgeous. I added both of those to my wish list. The landscape one, I'm not even really all that, I don't remember it even, kind of. You know what I mean? I kind of do, but I kind of don't. It doesn't seem real familiar to me. The birds and the birdhouse and the flowers, that one I remember. I remember that one. That one was pretty, but now that I'm seeing it completed, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. So stinking pretty. Can't believe how gorgeous that one is. My little hands can't go fast enough, and my big butt can't sit long enough. I can't sit long enough at one time to get much done, and my hands just can't work fast enough, I guess. There's so many beautiful paintings out there. I would love to do them all. I need to focus a little on this craft sale at the senior center. I have some things that are done for sure. I have a couple boxes of items. I have some smaller paintings and frames. I got to figure out how am I. Oh, I got to send her a check too. Just reminded myself I got to pay for my table. Ooh, I wonder if I could just drop it off today. We're going to be out there. That's an idea. Yeah, we're going to be out in Eaton Rapids, and that's where this craft sale is. Maybe I can just go to the center and drop it off. Huh. Save me a stamp. Well, that sounds pretty miserly, doesn't it? Anyhow, I need to get pulling the stuff out, seeing what I really have, seeing if there's any other quick little projects I want to work on. I wish I would have known about it, a little more in advance so I could have gotten a few more fun things done. But there might be some paintings I have finished. I could throw in some frames. Maybe do up some more keychains, some small things. We'll see. But I got to start really thinking about that and what I'm going to do, get kind of organized for that. I'm glad I'm talking to you guys right now because that's a great idea. Just take that check out there today and drop it off. I'm certain there's somebody at the center. I don't know, though. His appointment's later in the day. I don't know. I'll try. I shall try. See if there's somebody that's in charge there later because his appointment's not until like 2:30, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, thanks for helping me think through things. Oh boy. So, yeah, so many beautiful paintings. Not enough time. I will be putting up a November video this week. Dale goes back to work tomorrow. I got several things I need to record tomorrow. A November video is one of them. So I'll get busy with that. So you'll have some details. I have a sneak peek on Friday. Look for that. And what else? What else? Angie and I are doing our pillow and we're coming down the home stretch. So that's another reason I can't get as much diamond painting done because I'm also sitting and crocheting quite a bit. There are 5 octagons and I needed to get 2 rounds done on each of the 5 octagons from one Friday to the next Friday. So my fingers have been crocheting. I even took it in the car with me the other day. It's actually, you can see it in the video, the fall video. It's in there, a little reflection. But I have 1 row to go to complete my 2 rows on 5 octagons. But I still have to finish 2 of the Thumbelina squares. Oh my goodness. So I'm hoping to get at least 1 of those done by Friday. Have my octagons done and 1 more Thumbelina finished. And then that just leaves me 1 Thumbelina. I'll be down to 1 Thumbelina. Thumbelina is a pain. But, well, some of these rounds were a pain too. I'm telling you. It's beautiful though. I mean, it's so worth it. It's beautiful. And then Angie's working on another blanket that I want to do, but I don't have yarn for it. It's turning out beautiful. Anyhow, so much to do. Not enough time. Seriously, not enough time. Not enough of me to go around, I swear. But the pillow is almost finished. We're going to show rounds 4 and 5 for the octagons this week. And then we'll have to finish all of them. Next week, we're going to do the triangles. You put these triangles in there when you put it together. And then the final week, and this is what we have planned out, the final week will be how we put it all together. And we should be done. And then we're going to start a blanket. Not the one she's working on, unfortunately, but we're going to do another blanket. It's called, I think it's Calming Comfort. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd did a crochet along with this blanket a while back. You can find it on his channel, or you can look at Yarn Inspirations and get the pattern. It's free. Get some yarn. Join us if you're a crochet person. It's great fun. We love doing it. So I hope you join along. And if you don't crochet and you just want to be entertained, we chit-chat a lot. You know, come hang out, chit-chat. We do that as well. So that's fun. Book club we're doing, Nicholas Sparks. We're on week 2. We're doing this one pretty quickly. We're doing it in 3 weeks. And then we're going to start the last Nora Roberts of the Dragon series. So there's always something going on you can join in on, see what's happening. Join in the fun. Do a lot of cool stuff. And I have great friends to do it with, great friends to do things with. All right, it seems like there was something else I was going to talk to you about. What else? Oh, one other thing. Well, 2 other things. Let's start with the grand puppy. I have a grand puppy. My son got a puppy, and oh my goodness, is he adorable. So he got the puppy from my niece. I don't know why they had puppies, but they had puppies. And he's like, yeah, they weren't living in the best environment. I was like, okay, I'm just going to take one of these puppies and give it a better life. It's adorable. Absolutely adorable. It's a brindle, like my dachshunds. And it's an Australian Shepherd Mastiff mix. You heard the word, right? Mastiff. You know what that means. Mastiff. Australian Shepherds aren't like large dogs. They're about, 40 pounds. But mix that with a Mastiff. But oh my gosh, is he adorable. We were over there on the weekend, and oh my gosh, he's the cutest thing. He is so stinking cute. And he's really a good puppy. I mean, my son went to feed him, and he went over there and he sat down and waited for his food. At one point, he went and sat by the back door, and Josh was like, oh, you need to go out. Yep, he needed to go out. Good dog. He's not perfect, of course, but potty training puppies is one of the hardest parts of the job. But he is so adorable. I mean, so I have a grand pup. They have a cat. I guess I have a grand cat. They've had the cat for a while. My son's looking for another job. The place he was working went belly up, bankrupt. He'd known there was struggles. I mean, he'd had some trouble in the past with paychecks and getting paid and stuff. Well, now it's done kaput. So he's looking for a new job. I feel so bad for him. This has happened to him more than once. I mean, he works. He shows up. He goes to work. He does his job. And COVID caused one. Another job he had went kaput. What is up with the poor kid? He can't seem to get a break and get a job that is consistent, you know? And literally, sometimes it's really not his fault, you know? It's just not his fault. But I feel bad for him, but he's job hunting, and hopefully he'll get a job, and, hopefully it's a stable job. Maybe he can get a job where he could get some benefits even, Ugh, crossing my fingers for him. But the grand pup is adorable. Then on my live on Saturday, I had a pop-up visitor. The girls have finally got their child that they're planning to adopt. After months and months of going through this hoop and that hoop and visits and spending time with him, he has moved in. And so they came over on Saturday, right during my live, and popped in, just kind of quietly snuck in. And there he was. First time I've met him, you guys. He's adorable. He's so cute. I am so happy for them, you know. It's taken, like I said, literally months and months of them doing this and that and the next thing and dotting I's and crossing T's and all of that. And now he's moved into their home. So I'm sure it's quite an adjustment and will take quite a while. But they said so far so good. All of his workers came the other day to check in and see how things were going after a few days being there. And they said he looks like he's doing great. He looks like this is a perfect placement for him. He loves it here. He even told the workers that showed up, he said, well, come on, let's go look at my chickens. So, I'm certain there will be those moments when he's like, his other home with the foster parents, he'll be like, how come I can't go there? I want to go home or whatever. But, I think it's going to be good. So they're happy. He's wonderful. He's adorable. Things should go well. So, yeah, that's what's going on in my world. Lots going on in my world for a change. Lots of times I'm just kind of boring. Nothing's happening. But this week has been like bing, 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 this, that, and the next thing, right? So, yeah. We got over to my dad's and finished up that closet. Well, Dale finished up the closet. So it's done. It just needs to be cleaned up now, and he can use it. He's happy with it. So there's that. My dad got himself a little booth out in an antique outlet mall type place. So he's got like a cabinet. He rented a cabinet, He's taken some dishes out there, put in his cabinet to sell. I think he's put some depression glass in there. I don't know what else he's planning. They have like old Corningware and Pyrex and things like that. He's going to try to sell. I did ask him, I told him I would buy one piece from him. Some glass that I've always liked at their house, and I got just like this little small little candy dish. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and put it in here somewhere. But I asked him, I said, can I just buy one of those? He goes, no. He says, no, I'm selling that whole set. I'm like, Dad, you're not going to sell the whole thing as a set. I mean, it has canisters, salt and pepper shakers, a couple little dishes. It's not going to go as a set. People aren't going to want the whole thing, you know? He's like, whatever. He said, I don't care. He just likes to give people a hard time. My dad's one of those people. He likes to mess with people. He'll joke. He's deadpan serious, but he's really joking. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's like that. But so there's that. We'll see how he does with his little sale there. See if he sells anything. He called me pessimistic one day. I'm like, Dad, I'm not pessimistic. I'm realistic. You know, I'm just realistic. You know, some of these prices you see on these things are what people are asking for them, and they're probably not realistic. They're not getting those prices for them. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyhow, anything else? Anything at all? I forgot. You know, there's always something I forgot to talk about as soon as I turn the camera off. I'm like, dang it, I should have said this. I will be back to show you a prize for sure. So I'll record a prize, show you what the prize will be. And to win the prize, comment below the video, please. And please be a person that's actually working on the event. So to show that you're working on the event, I want you to put the word progress. Put progress in your comment. All right. If you're working on it, I'm going to write that down too. Otherwise, I'll forget. So write the word progress in your comment. And then I will pull a winner next week for my prize. And I'll show you that prize here in just a couple of minutes. Well, for me, it's a couple minutes. For you, it could be seconds. I don't know. So, with that being said, I think I'm done talking. Am I done talking? Yeah, I think I'm done. Look at the progress I made while I chatted with you, right? That's good progress. So I've got these sectioned off. I like these larger, I like the larger cover paper things like this size. So I've kind of sectioned off. Well, it's not quite that size. It's close, but this size here. And then I feel like I accomplished something when I'm done. It doesn't look like much at the beginning when I'm hunting and pecking, but then it starts to fill in pretty quickly. So look at that. So I got B's down here, V's, oh, a lot of V's over here. C's, B's, V's. And right now I'm doing E. There you go. It's getting there. All right. Okay, that's all I got to say for now. Let me go gather up some prize materials for you. And then I'll tell Mr. Dipple he can go ahead and he can power wash the front of the house now and make all kinds of noise if he wants to. I'm not getting involved in that. It's messy and I'm not doing it. So we'll leave that up to him. I'll go out maybe and cut the dead stuff out of the last flower bed. I think I'll do that. It's nice out still. My gosh, it's been in the 70s. It was like 77 here yesterday, I think. It's going to be in the 70s again today. That's just very rare for the end of October, but it's going to get cold. Today, I think, is our last 70s. I think tomorrow we go back to the 50s. So, got to take advantage. We've had like 4 or 5 really nice days in the 70s. Take advantage of them. And I heard the mail was here too. I think I'll go to the mailbox. I think I have something in the mail. Something I've never ordered before. And I've never ordered from this person. I've never ordered this item. I'm kind of excited to see it. It has to do with yarny stuff. So if you're a yarny person, yeah. All right, now I see my brother's calling me. I'm standing up to turn off my phone, and there's my brother calling me. I guess I'll go talk to him. All right, I'll be back with the prize. Okay, everybody, it's only hours and hours later when I'm getting to record this part. Doctor's appointments, lunches, Dale power washing. I got 5 minutes. I said 5 minutes. I can do this. All right. So here's the prize. Are you ready to see the prize? Let's start with the part that you can see already. Hang on. You go over there. You go over there. Hang on. All right. So I decided to throw in a nice fall painting. Let's zoom you out a little bit. Nice fall painting. I gave one of these away. The other one like this with the flowers and the jars and whatnot. So I'm going to give this one away too. Why not? So there's a nice little fall painting, round drills, 18 colors. That'll be fun. Very pretty for fall. All right. This, I was like, I put this in the giveaway box and I was like, what is it? I don't know. There's nothing on the box to indicate what it is. So let me show you what it is. I had to pull it out and I'm like, I don't know what's in there. So this is kind of fun. Another holiday, right? Here's the drills. The drills are in there. This is a light. You'll have to put some batteries in there and you can stick this up wherever you want and it just dangles. But it's a light. It's double-sided, right? This snowman, tree, Christmas time. Cute, right? So I thought, why not? I have started to put a few little special drill projects in my giveaway box. So, you know, it's not all just paintings anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'll have to get that in there later. All right, let me show you what I have. This is my receipt. Sorry, that's a receipt. You don't need that. This is from Diamond Painting with Sparklers. She has graciously donated some big bling stuff for our big event. So let me show you the big bling that you're going to get. Are you ready? Pretty cool stuff. So we have some 310 pearls. Those are nice. I like those. We have some big bling metallic pennies. They look like copper pennies, right? But they're flat topped. Pretty cool. What else do we have? We have some big silver ones. This is all big bling. This is all available on her site if there's something here that you're interested in. Then we have an assortment of quad cubes. So we have white AB quad cubes. I love the quad cubes. We have some blue aqua. And we have some like silvery clear ones. Those are AB as well. Clear AB, that's what they're called. Clear AB. That's not all. That's not all. We got something else. Oh, I'll give you the sticker too. We have some of the slivers. So you know what I call slivers, those little tiny teardrops, but she calls these rectangles slivers. Great for things like windows and stuff like that. These are sapphire in color. Very nice. Nice. So that's all from DP with Sparklers. Thank you very much, DP with Sparklers. And then the last bit of stuff I have here, I have some other extra goodies I'm not showing. I like to have a little surprise, is some cover minders from Saban's Cover Minders. I'm going to leave that in the bag because it's kind of tricky to get in the bag. But this beautiful owl, Saban has the prettiest, sparkliest, blingiest, big bling stuff. I'm telling you what, they're gorgeous. She's had to raise this one up, so she's got a big magnet down at the bottom all glued in, and then the little ones on top to raise it up. Yeah, so that it will lay flat for you. So the beautiful owl. And then we have one more here for you. And it is, let's see, come on. If I can get it out of here, it is a pumpkin. Cute, right? Well, it's more than one pumpkin. At first, I thought it was a pumpkin with a face, but it's not. It's one big pumpkin, 3 little ones. They have gems. They look like a face because it looks like eyes and a nose, but it's just the stems. And then this nice green glossy stem on the other one. Very pretty. So thank you, Saban. Thank you, Tina, Diamond Painting with Sparklers, for sponsoring. And there's your prize package. And then a couple little goodies I got over there I'm going to throw in. Surprise, surprise. Don't forget, what did I say? Progress in the comments. Write the word progress, okay? So thank you to our sponsors. I appreciate them so much that they continue to sponsor events, you know, throughout the years. I just, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that is it, folks. That's it. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? Instead of taking a photo, let me just do this now. Let me put this in here. This is the candy dish I got from my mom and dad's. It's called Sun and Moon, or Moon and Stars, something like that. There's a whole set of items like this. I call them the orange, yellow, red set. Canisters, all kinds of pretty stuff. But I wanted just one piece. One piece. So that's what I got. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you all really soon. Bye, everybody.